Hello, everyone. It's our host, Sir No Annie, coming to you live. Today is September 27th, a super nice Saturday. And you know what that means, right? It's time to dive into another trending article from the archives. Let's get this show on the road. Today's paper is a really cool one, especially if you love music. And spend way too much time on like I do. The title is MUSE-IT, a tool for analyzing music discourse on Reddit. And the girl is Tax Basonax. Or website 9.20,228 fun. Few it's long. So, let's break this down. Have you ever wondered what kind of music people listen to when they're feeling sad or happy or when they're studying? Like for real, what are the actual songs people are sharing? Researchers wonder about this stuff all the time. They want to understand our relationship with music. You know, doing surveys or lab experiments can be a bit, stiff. It's not always natural. That's where the internet comes in, specifically Reddit. Reddit is this huge place where people talk about everything. Because they're anonymous, they're super honest. They share their feelings, their favorite songs, and even whole playlists for different moods. It's like a giant treasure chest of real-world music opinions. But here's the big problem this paper is trying to solve. Reddit is massive. There's so much data, it's like trying to drink from a fire hose. For researchers who are experts in music or psychology, or maybe not in like big data encoding, it's almost impossible to collect and make sense of it all. It's just too messy and complicated. So ta-da, that's where MUSE-IT comes in. This paper introduces a tool called MUSE-IT, which is basically a super smart assistant for music researchers. Makes digging through all that Reddit data super easy and fun. Here's how it works, and it's seriously awesome. Researcher can just type in a query. Like, let's use the paper's example, sad music. MUSE-IT then goes out and finds all the Reddit communities, or subreddits, where people are talking about sad music. Then it automatically collects all the posts and comments. It doesn't just stop there. This is where the magic happens. Uses natural language processing, or NLP, to analyze the text. It can figure out the themes being discussed, the emotions in the posts, like sadness or optimism, and even the overall sentiment, like if it's positive or negative. And get this is the coolest part. If someone posts a link to a song on Spotify, MUSE-IT follows that link. It grabs all the details about the song, like the artist's name, the genre, the release date, the lyrics, and even how popular the song is. How cool is that? It connects the conversation directly to the actual music. So how is this useful in our everyday lives? Let me give you a few examples. First, think about music streaming services like Spotify and YouTube Music. The recommendation algorithms are pretty good, right? They see you like a song, and they suggest similar ones. But MUSE-IT can make them even better by analyzing why people recommend certain songs to each other. These services can understand the human context. Maybe people recommend the song not just because of its beat, but because its lyrics are perfect for a breakup. That's a level of understanding that's way deeper than just looking at acoustic features. It could lead to playlists that perfectly match not just a mood, but a specific life situation. Second, let's talk about mental health and wellness apps. The paper mentions that researchers use Reddit data to study the music people with depression listen to. With a tool like MUSE-IT, developers could understand these patterns on a huge scale. Imagine a wellness app that understands the fine line between listening to sad music to feel understood and listening to music that might make you feel worse. It could gently suggest alternative playlists or content that could help regulate your mood, all based on real-world data about how music affects people. And for a third example, think about artists in the music industry. An artist or their team could use MUSE-IT to see how fans are really talking about their new album. What songs are people adding to their steady playlists? Which track became a meme? What emotions are fans associating with each song? This is super valuable feedback. It's way more authentic than formal reviews. It could help them plan their next tour, or decide which song to make a music video for next. Now, if we compare this to other technologies, most data analysis tools just look at numbers. They see clicks, likes, and listening time. MUSE-IT is different because it bridges the gap between quantitative data, like song popularity, and qualitative data, like the emotional stories people share. It's not just about what people listen to, but why they listen to it, and how it makes them feel. It adds a human layer to the data. The paper even showed a cool finding from their sad music search. They saw a big drop in posts with optimistic emotions, and a big rise in sad ones around the year 2020. Oh, totally makes sense, right? That was when the global pandemic started. It's amazing that this tool can capture huge societal mood shifts just by looking at how we talk about music online. So in summary, MUSE-IT is this incredible tool that makes it easy to explore the huge, honest world of music talk on Reddit. It helps us understand the deep personal and social roles that music plays in our lives. It's a fantastic bridge between human culture and big data. That was a lot, but super interesting, right? Alright, that's all for today's deep dive into the archives. Thanks for tuning in. This was your host, San No Annie, signing off. Have a great rest of your weekend.